That's better. So straight away you're more over it. First movement, good. Much more over the ball. Your head's clearing nicely as well. Good. Good. That's better.
And what happens to the knee then? Is it still? It's still.
Let's have a look. All that happens here is that you arrive at the point of impact and your body must continue turning. So the hips and the shoulders, which they just stop momentarily, as you can see, which allows the wrist to release the club after impact, which is fine, but see how still the body is, and then it carries on. So if we could get it so that your body continues to turn continuously, it turns to the point of impact, then stops, and then resumes. But that's only something that you would see with better golfers, you know. That's Lee's bowl, Johan. It's just like blah blah blah. It's just an ongoing, you know.
So it's not a continual motion.
No. I mean, Lee Westwood's, it's awful. So that was simply caused by trying to continuously move through it, which you did. It's better. But it just meant that put the balance just a little bit on the toes. That's much, much better though.
It just doesn't feel right. It just feels really.
Often that's the point though, when things actually turn round. It's like you're reaching that point now. Over the years I've seen this time and again, people are like, and it's like, just wait, it's coming. But obviously, you know, you're clouded in amongst this technique. You know, you're all in technique, blah blah blah. Whereas looking from the outside, you can actually see the picture actually forming nicely.
Yeah, I just haven't seen the picture.
No, because you're, you know, in amongst the war.
So I'm coming out of it.
Okay.
Oh, for God's sake, man. It's just such a bad swing.
So you're nicely over the ball. Legs are good. Good clearance. Tremendous lag. Tremendous. So you just get all your power from that. Stage 5, which is your wrist hinge, is just holding on. Holding.
But at this, it goes wrong here now.
That's just literally because the body stops moving now. There, you see. See, look at the hips. That's all it is. And then it stops. Now it continues.
86 accelerates.
Yeah. So you've got what? 2, 3, 4, 5 frames where the hips stay still, and then they carry on.
And then from this side, how does it look from there? I'm not trying to drop my hands at all at the moment, so they are a little bit high.
Yeah. But you drop the club nicely down behind you. Great head rotation. Great clearance. And it just stays still.
Yeah, it's static, isn't it?
It is. Just a bit.
I think the difference is if you swing, you're sort of going back and you're just swinging, whereas I'm not swinging, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, because you hold on to so much lag there, when you do release that speed, your instinct is to kind of becomes stable for that release. If you can then continue to move through that release, it's just going to be...
This is almost like a deceleration in the club head speed. You're losing massive amounts of club head speed.
Yeah. Walked through that, Andrew. You walked. Good. That couldn't be any more of a complete, that would be classed as a rocket. 5 stages to the rocket. And that there is so fueled up, the wrist. Here it goes. Hips unwind. Then the shoulders. You hang on to so much lag. There we go. Bit more movement. That's better.
Hands have got more.
Yeah. So there's that would be where you'd stop now here, but there's movement. Now it just slightly slows down at this point. There, you see that? It just slows down. It's still moving, but slowing down. If I put it through a bit more continuously.
So there was less cutty as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because when the body's it's only cutting.
Making a full backswing.
Oh yeah.
Which is quite good for this.
Definitely. Definitely. That's always been your asset.
It's not as flat as what we discussed, but
no, but you're not well, so until you fire on all cylinders and gorgeous. What a tempo. I think that's a very key point to getting back that rhythm again, to just have that continuation through it. The path which is going left is not through a fault or coming over the top. It's just simply that release overtaking the hips. Nicely.
We're not so leggy, are we?
You're not, and you're turning that cylinder. That's a classic Iron Byron position. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Left arm, wrist. Good rotation. Tremendous lag. Now it's just through this point, the hips and shoulders just need to keep going. It's getting closer, isn't it? So it's just stopped. And then it carries on. So it picks up speed.
Could get a little bit flatter, but
that's just going to be when it's warmer. You worked a lot better than this before you had your illness. Knocked 7 bells out of you, didn't it? When you're working so hard, aren't you? That it's inevitable.
The immune system is down.
Yeah. You don't feel like exercising because you're feeling tired. It's just that awful.
Back to your club head speed again.
Yes, no, it's a bit quicker than that. Yours is. That was only simply because you were trying to move through the shot. That's good. So you're making more movement, more turn here. So the balance was just slightly, ever so slightly taken forward. There you go. You see, it's moving. Look at the knee. That just then. So we're now kind of freezing here now. So it's 2 frames later when you stop. Better. Well done.
I think it's a combination between trying to sort of do it and not be too loopy.
Definitely.
think for me, I've got to lean forward. If I don't lean forward, and I've been leaning back a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. Great. There's more movement. Hold that. Gentle 89.5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Fully loaded there.
Gentle 91.
That's good. Just keep going with that body. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, nearly. A little bit more. There. So it's post impact that you stop now. Or slow down with the hips. And then you carry on. That's nearly on impact now. Good job.
You want to hit a bit harder. A little bit harder. Get some other.
I thought you were, Andrew.
No, I haven't hit it hard yet.
No?
Yeah.
Just touching the board.
Well, just trying to make a hit. You want to get to that stage where I can actually physically hit it, but I can't seem to hit it. So
keep
physically
work on, just keep accelerating the hips, keep them going. And what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to accelerate to the cast off point and then stop. Better would be is if you were kind of 45 open here, 60 at impact, rather than 60 there and 60 at impact. Beautiful rhythm.
I just don't like that cut. It just reminds me of those good old days where we used to hit everything right. See, I would want the leg to be back there.
Yeah. Yeah. And then from this point onwards to keep going with the hips and the shoulders. It just stops. And that's what's making the path go left.
See, if there's a, if you just do like that, I'm just going to pretend to do that.
Yeah.
Try it. Just see what that looks like. See, that's what I want there, you see.
Yeah. I like the way that head's cleared. That left leg looks a lot better.
But there's still not enough rotation around.
It stops. There's enough rotation, but it doesn't continue. It stops.
Because the face is straight, but the blue is...
That's where the hips have just slowed down too soon. See, if we could get that left arm and the club back there at impact, if we could be like that at impact, with the club back there, beautiful. So you're one frame off that.
keeping this position.
Oh, definitely. Love it. Yep.
So if you go back one frame there.
That's close, isn't it? Yes, you see there wasn't that big sort of coffee break in the hips, was there? They slowed down a tad.
Mm.
Super finish. Well done.
I'm just trying to think what is the trigger to sort of do it, because if I look at you, you're very almost like loopy sort of
Pedestrian.
Not-
Yeah, you can say it.
So if I had to sort of do, you sort of like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say
Loose,
but
casual. Just that was better.
yeah. I just felt, okay, I won't move the leg next time, but I just felt I was very floppy.
Yes, with the body. Yeah, which is important for range of movement. All you're looking for is range of movement through impact. That's better. So you're just a bit behind it at the top, which made you behind at impact.
So let me try and do exactly the same thing and try and really.
And you don't want stiffness when you're turning. I think that's what.
That was a little bit better. I felt that the club was a little bit behind there. But then maybe just get one just to
Feel
look
it.
at the blue now.
A lot better. Actually, to the right of the red now. That's why you had a bit of draw on that. That's just edging closer. It's less flick.
Definitely a lot better with the leg on.
Yeah, you are.
Because as I say, when I see you, I feel like you sort of,
Yeah, a bit more willowy.
yeah, not as.
We're going to expect a few little mini shots just until you get used to balancing that turn. Well, that went for a lot longer. Well done.
Yeah. So what caused it to shank then?
Because as you were making that extra turn through impact, it just took your weight ever so slightly onto your toes. So you're just a little bit toe bound there. Yeah. So here. And there, you're just ever so slightly. Look at that. Just slightly. Just. Which is why it's a near perfect shot.
It's nice and pulley yet, the brookie, isn't it?
See there, face is 1.6 close to the path. That's good.
At least I'm not falling backwards there.
Definitely not.
I'm moving the leg a little bit, but I think, it's just.
That stretch there at the back. It's loaded up. That's better. You see that club hasn't overtaken quite so much there. That's an indication of what the hips are doing there. Yeah.
This is a much better path there.
Ah.
It was pretty upright, but I'm pretty upright with it. I'm not as...
We can get to that. That's just getting back to stretching a lot.
Lifting my shoe, watch my leg left, right. Oh, that's a wind up.
Yeah, see now you're getting the difference between there we go. Faces open to the path. Faces open to the path. 3 point. 1 point. Now it's close to the path.
Just watch that left foot, watch it climb as it gets the power, right?
That's better, isn't it?
Watch it climb as it gets the power, you see. Because your foot should actually climb if you hit it hard.
Yeah, yeah. Laws of physics.
That was a better swing.
That was. You see?
I'm not too swayy, am I?
You're not swaying.
But you know our utopia of just being able to take it back there, have the leg in position there, and just...
Yeah.
That's sort of the...
Yeah.
There, isn't it?
But you're circling it. It's getting closer to it.
I'll take that chunk, but that's not a good swing.
Good lag. You couldn't lag it any more than that. There, just overtakes the pelvis. The pelvis slows down. Shoulders slow down. Stop. You see, that was almost just like one frame then. There.
Okay, so let's try a different theory now. I'm much happier with that leg.
Me too. Me too.
So, I'm still across the line, isn't it?
Slightly. You see, you kept going there. It wasn't that big.
Back to your speed again.